Have you ever felt like there's something extraordinary waiting for you? As if you're meant for a higher purpose? This feeling is not just random, it's one of the key signs that you might be a chosen one. Being chosen means that you are destined for a special mission, one that not everyone around you may understand. The path isn't easy, but it's filled with purpose. Today, we'll dive into 9 powerful signs that reveal whether you are a chosen one. These signs may not always be obvious, but they are embedded in the challenges you face and the unique qualities you carry. If you resonate with these signs, it may be time to embrace your higher calling and step fully into your purpose. Authenticity is one of the strongest indicators that you are a chosen one. From a young age, you've probably struggled to fit into the molds that society sets for you. Pretending to be something you're not feels like an unbearable weight. While others might easily adapt to the roles they are expected to play, you can't stand living inauthentically. You seek truth, not only in the world around you, but, most importantly, within yourself. For a chosen one, authenticity is non-negotiable. You might have faced situations where being true to yourself led to conflict or even isolation. But deep down, you know that staying aligned with your true nature is essential. It's this integrity that makes you unique. While others may prioritize acceptance, you prioritize your inner truth, even when it costs you relationships or opportunities. Living authentically is not just a choice for you. It's a necessity, a fundamental part of your existence. If you find that you can't compromise on who you are, even when the pressure to conform is immense, this is a strong sign that you are on the path of the chosen ones. It's this unwavering commitment to being true to yourself that sets you apart. Another key sign that you are a chosen one is your insatiable search for something greater. While many people are content with the ordinary aspects of life, career, routine, material success, you feel a constant pull toward something deeper, more meaningful. It's as though there's a voice inside you, urging you to seek out your true purpose. You've likely spent a lot of time reflecting on life's bigger questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? This desire for greater meaning often leads you to explore spiritual paths, philosophical concepts, or creative expressions. You can't help but look beyond the surface of things, always searching for the deeper truth. This search isn't easy, and it often leaves you feeling restless or disconnected from the people around you who might not share the same hunger for meaning. If you constantly feel that the world as it is doesn't offer enough, that there's something more out there waiting for you, this is a clear sign that you are chosen. This drive to find your purpose is a gift. It's what propels you forward on your unique journey. Chosen ones often face a disproportionate number of challenges throughout their lives. It's as though life is constantly throwing tests your way, challenging your resolve and pushing you to your limits. While others may experience occasional setbacks, you might feel like adversity is a constant companion. But these challenges are not random. They are preparing you for something greater. From financial struggles to emotional hardships, you've likely faced difficulties that would break others. Yet somehow you always manage to find the strength to keep going. These challenges are not meant to defeat you, but to build your resilience. They teach you important lessons about yourself and the world, making you stronger and wiser. If your life has felt like an endless series of battles, it's not because you're unlucky. It's because you are being molded for a higher purpose. Each challenge is a stepping stone on your path to becoming the person you're meant to be. Embrace these trials, knowing that they are sharpening you for the journey ahead. One of the defining traits of a chosen one is the constant quest for truth. You are not someone who takes things at face value. Instead, you have a deep desire to uncover what lies beneath the surface. Whether it's questioning societal norms, exploring spiritual truths, or seeking understanding in complex philosophical questions, you are always searching for answers that go beyond the superficial. This search for truth can sometimes alienate you from others. While many people are content with simple explanations or conventional wisdom, you crave a deeper understanding of the world and your place in it. You are not afraid to challenge established ideas, even if it makes you unpopular or misunderstood. If you find yourself constantly questioning the status quo and seeking out deeper knowledge, it's a sign that you are meant to uncover truths that others may never see. This relentless pursuit of truth is part of your higher calling and is what sets you apart on your journey. One of the clearest signs that you are a chosen one is the feeling of being the black sheep in your environment. Throughout your life, you've likely felt like an outsider, as if you didn't belong to the groups or communities you were part of. This sense of being different isn't just in your mind, it's a reflection of your unique purpose, which sets you apart from those around you. While others may find comfort in conforming to societal norms, you've always had a sense that your path is different, more profound, and less understood by those who surround you. Whether it's within your family, friendships, or professional circles, you've probably experienced moments of isolation because your views, values, and desires don't align with the mainstream. But rather than seeing this as a weakness, it's essential to recognize that being the black sheep is a sign of your higher purpose. Chosen ones are often misunderstood because they think, feel, and act differently. You might have been labeled as difficult, too sensitive, or too ambitious, but these traits are exactly what makes you stand out. Your inability to fit into the typical mold is what prepares you to fulfill a role that few others can. So if you've felt like an outsider, take it as a sign that you are meant to walk a path of your own. Despite the challenges you face, one thing that remains constant for chosen ones is their generous heart. No matter how much the world throws at you, you have an unwavering desire to give back. Whether it's your time, energy, or emotional support, you find yourself constantly helping others, even when it feels like no one is giving back to you. This generosity isn't driven by the need for recognition or approval. Rather, it comes from a place deep within you, a sense of empathy and compassion that connects you to the struggles of those around you. You understand the pain, the difficulties, and the emotional challenges that others face because you've experienced them yourself. This allows you to offer support in a way that others may not be able to. You may have noticed that you naturally take on the role of caretaker in your relationships. People are drawn to your kindness, and they often turn to you for advice, comfort, or just a listening ear. Even when you feel emotionally or physically drained, you still find it within yourself to give. This is because, as a chosen one, you are here to bring light and healing to others. Your generous heart is not just a personality trait, it's part of your mission. Inner wisdom is another powerful sign that you are a chosen one. From an early age, you've likely felt a deep sense of knowing, an intuitive understanding of situations and people that goes beyond logic. While others may rely heavily on external guidance or validation, you trust your gut instincts and follow your internal compass. This inner wisdom often manifests as a strong sense of intuition. You might find that you have an uncanny ability to sense what's going to happen before it does, or you may be able to read people's emotions and intentions even when they don't express them openly. This wisdom is not something you learned from books or formal education. It's something that seems to come from a deeper spiritual place. Over time, you've likely come to trust this intuition more and more, realizing that it rarely leads you astray. This connection to your inner wisdom is a gift that helps guide you on your path, helping you make decisions that align with your higher purpose. It also allows you to offer guidance to others, as people often seek your advice because they sense that you have a deeper understanding of life. If you've ever had moments where you just knew something without being able to explain how, this is a sign of your chosen nature. Your inner wisdom is a guiding light that helps you navigate the challenges and opportunities in your life. Social rejection is a common experience for chosen ones. You may have noticed that, despite your best efforts, there are people who simply don't like you, without any clear reason. This rejection isn't a reflection of your worth. It's a sign of the powerful energy you carry, which can make others uncomfortable. Your presence, your light, and your authenticity can be intimidating to those who aren't ready to face their own truths. As a chosen one, you often act as a mirror to the people around you, reflecting back the parts of themselves that they may not want to acknowledge. This can lead to feelings of resentment, jealousy, or even hostility from others, even when you've done nothing wrong. It's important to understand that this rejection is not personal. It's part of the journey of being chosen. The people who reject you are often struggling with their own inner battles, and your energy can trigger them in ways they may not understand. Instead of taking this rejection to heart, see it as a sign that you are walking your own path, a path that not everyone will understand or accept. The final sign that you are a chosen one is a deep spiritual connection. Whether you follow a specific religious tradition or have your own personal belief system, you've likely always felt a strong connection to something greater than yourself. This connection may come in the form of a belief in the universe, a higher power, or a spiritual force that guides you. This connection often brings you a sense of peace, even in the midst of chaos. While others may feel lost or disconnected, you have an inner knowing that you are being guided and protected by a higher force. This spiritual connection gives you the strength to persevere through life's challenges, knowing that everything happens for a reason and that you are not alone on your journey. You may have experienced moments of synchronicity, times when everything seems to align perfectly, as though the universe is confirming that you are on the right path. These moments are a reminder that you are walking a path that is divinely guided. If you've always felt this connection, this is one of the strongest signs that you are chosen for a higher purpose. If you resonate with these signs, it's likely that you are on the path of a chosen one. The journey of a chosen one is not easy, but it is filled with purpose and meaning. Embrace your uniqueness, trust in your inner wisdom, and continue to walk your path with courage and compassion. The world needs you, your light, your strength, and your generosity. Remember, being chosen doesn't mean being perfect. It means being willing to face the challenges, learn from them, and use your gifts to make a difference in the world. Your path may be different, but it is one that will lead you to fulfill your higher purpose.